Yes, I know this is not XRP, it's DOW. Why am I showing you guys this? Because I'm changing my stance from get out of it to a defensive positions. Because if you have watched our previous video, which we put out on March 8th, you would have actually listened to this like this. The stock market, say this is DJ30 Dow Jones. Okay. Now, for me, I consider this as a get out signal, but I don't know how accurate I'll be. But I see it like the distribution phase after this long run up, as you can see after the previous recession of. If you see value in the video, please do hit the like, subscribe and the bell notification icon to get notified about the future videos. I'm not saying the fundamentals are getting better, but looking at the chart, it seems like the price is actually reaching the previous support resistance area. So, the price can even come down a bit more, reach around 18k or even dip a bit below that. But what I'm looking at is, low leverage positions with stop loss below 15 or 14.5. Now, that's just my positioning there. So you can actually ask, why now? Because when you see media for masses or mass media coming out and showing you guys this, yeah, okay, I agree, that may be true. These guys dumped millions in stocks. I agree. But when did that happen? They said they did, conducted a meeting by January, and they actually came in, met on January, and then they're actually showing you that they dumped this around February 13th, which is like more than 1 month ago. Okay, now why didn't they let us know back then, and why now? When the price is actually reaching a support, they're actually coming out and showing, these big guys have actually dumped it, kind of indicating us towards, okay, dump everything, go out. Now that makes me kind of, think the other way. So I'm going in slowly, not, just jumping into it, kind of dipping my toe back in. Now, XRP looks like it's finding a rock support. And when you actually look at this, you can actually see it's not only the previous bottom here of the previous wick, long wick here, but also a trend line support. Now that is a point of, a positivity. But when you actually look at this, say, for example, this wick here, which came till this price point, and compare it to what has happened previously, you can actually see a similar wick there. But what happened afterwards is that the price actually moved even lower than that wick. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna directly happen to this scenario here, but when you actually look at here, you see something similar. But the difference being, this time we actually went up and retested this previous support area, now turned into resistance, which didn't actually happen last time after that week. You can actually see that, clearly see that we didn't go much high and retest this area in a 3-day chart, and then we actually came much below. So we actually have a bit of difference in the chart. So when you actually look at the pattern, say for example, this descending channel here, the price can actually fluctuate within this channel and move like this. But the other possibility which can happen here is that the price may actually respect this previous support level and then make a pattern something like this. So that is also a possibility which should not be ignored. Although, with these moves in the technical side, look what's happening with the central banks. Now this is from European Central Bank. Then again, when you're looking, this is from Bank of England. Okay, and then from Bank of International Settlements, they're showing you this. Something is happening, changes during this kind of economic situation. And when you actually look forward, you are getting this from the UN chief. It's kind of clear that they want dollar liquidity, a digital dollar, and the remittance to be at almost at zero cost. Now, yes, I completely agree with this perspective from Kyle. Like when governments and central banks talk about on-demand liquidity, digitizing dollar, bridge currencies, wow, that is cool, And the only thing I'm confused here is he's actually showing you 750 partnered financial institutions. Now, I think, for example, yeah, I agree with the bottom one, say this SEC running a node on XRP Ledger, but this one I don't actually get the clear idea. But what I think he's pointing towards is that 300 partners which we already have, and last time Ripple, the company, actually stated that they have more customers which are unannounced, and it is more than what they have. So we can actually assume that some more institutions actually working with them, and we know that in our heart, and they are not announcing it due to the non-disclosure agreement shit. But when you actually move ahead, this is a tweet from the Fed now. You can actually see what they are actually pointing out. Now, when you actually look forward, you can actually see this one from Ian Northing. He's actually showing you the statement from Brad, and he's actually pointing you towards the economy going into uncharted waters. So it all correlates, right? And at the same time, if you actually listen to this, what the Marjan is stating to you, that is kind of clear.
This is very transformational in the sense that you are using the crypto as a bridge asset.
So that is so clear, right? We in this channel, say the Scientific Investor channel, we always talk about XRP being the global bridge asset, and now you just heard it from them. Now they are not actually talking to just small retail guys like us, right? They're talking to the regulators, bankers, all those top guys. When they are listening to this, what do you actually think they will be doing in the background? Okay, they're calling it as a bridge asset. We agree. But what is the timeline they are looking at this? This is a statement from Ashish Birla, and he's stating that I think Ripple will be really taking off in next 2 years. The world order will be reshuffled. Now, looking at what's happening in and around, and the previous statements from Ripple executives stating, there can be a possible economic downturn and unexpected events happening, blah, 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 and the need for liquidity. It's actually playing out. And he's actually stating that I think Asia is leading the pack. Okay, Asia will lead the pack. Now, at the same time, do you actually think the West will just give up? No, they won't. I don't think they will actually give up. Instead, they will try to catch up. And that will actually create the ultimate institutional FOMO. So, me personally, I just want to be in before the institutions are actually coming inside. Because once the herd is inside, I think the price will be skyrocketing. It can be happening, in seconds or milliseconds. We can't predict. And those who guys are waiting for, further dip and to catch up with the markup or the bull run, think, what if it happens like this? This is a 3-day candle, and think what if it is happening in an hourly candle? Most of us will be missing that pump up. So staying informed before you take any investment decision is so critical. And that actually directs you into different paths. If you want to be successful, you should have the information and take a calculated guess. But without the information, that's just gambling. Guys, that's all for today. And if you guys like the content I'm providing on a regular basis, please do support the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you like the content, do obliterate the like button.